Youngstown Master's Commission has been in existence for several years now and has graduated and released many young adults into the ministry. Right now, our alumni are literally all over the world serving in various ministry roles. As we go and visit with some of them today, ask yourself this question: what could God do in my life after a couple of years of Master's Commission?
My name's Jay Brogan, and I'm on staff at Bethel Church in Cleveland, Ohio with Steve Witt. I have the awesome privilege to serve as their youth pastor and as a campus worship leader. But coming to Masters really just opened my heart up for God to just kind of like reach His hand in and just like rewire me and remake me in a way. And so after Masters, it really kind of like tested my heart, what I learned there. And I just believe that like the foundation that Master's Commission gave me helped me to stay faithful to God, because in your life, you're watching this DVD right now, you might not have opportunities that are handed to you right away, and you might have to wait for the perfect one for God to open for you, which proves you're faithful. You stay faithful in Master's Commission, what you sow there, you will reap in your position.
The proof that this school produces ministers of the gospel is in its alumni. 3 out of every 4 Master's Commission graduates wind up going into the ministry. That's an incredible statistic that keeps growing as the years go by.
My name is Lauren Seifer, and I am the children's pastor here at Victory Christian Center. Who I was just completely, I wasn't focused in what I needed to do, and I thought I was because I wanted to become a teacher, and I didn't realize that I really wanted to become a pastor over kids, and Master's Commission just opened that up to me. The most incredible thing that Master's Commission did for me is it put the tools in my hands and said, what are you going to do with them, and how are you going to use this to further God's kingdom? And it just opened doors wide open for me. If a student was considering Master's Commission, I would just tell them that this is a lifetime thing that will change you for the rest of your life, and that God will just use these experiences through the guest speakers, through hands-on ministry, through the friendships that you make that are going to just strengthen you for all the adventures He has for you in the life and the ministry that you're going to be doing. Whether you are to be that pastor, or whether you're to be a teacher, or whether you're to be a mom or dad, or whatever it is, it equips you to go into the ministry and to advance this kingdom for Jesus Christ.
I'm Pastor Chris Russo. I'm on staff at New Life Church in Poland, Ohio. My official title is the Associate Pastor of Church Development, but I'm also known as the Administrative Pastor. Master's Commission really taught me a lot about relationships. I really learned how to honor people. That's something that Pastor Juan, who was our director at the time, he really taught us how to honor others and to not be afraid to let them shine, to let them to rise to the occasion. So I really learned a lot about relationships. My journey after I graduated Master's Commission, it's really a testimony of hitching your wagon to a shooting star. David Cartledge, who was Pastor Thomas's spiritual father at the time, really taught us to hitch our wagon to a shooting star. For me, that person was Ross Lytle. Ross oversees all the media stuff at Victory. I came with Ross over to New Life Church to do what he calls an identity profile. And it was when I came over here with him that I really felt a connection with this house, felt a connection with Pastor Juan, and I just knew that this was the place where I was supposed to be. So I kind of unhitched from Ross and hitched on to Pastor Juan, and I've been enjoying the ride ever since. To those of you who are considering Master's Commission, I would really say to you just to trust your heart. If you're in right relationship with God, your heart will lead you in the direction that you should go. If you are considering it, I would say that it's definitely worth your time. Master's Commission will give you the skills that you need to develop and succeed, not only in ministry, but in life as well.
By the time our students graduate the school, they are ready for life in ministry. We place a strong emphasis on character and integrity that provides the foundation for us to develop the gifts and the talents that are inside of the students to prepare them and launch them into their futures.
As a former director of Youngstown Master's Commission, I've got to tell you that the inquiry that you're making and becoming a part of this dynamic group of young people is probably one of the most important decisions you're going to make in your life. I've got to tell you that should God choose for you to go on this journey and be a part of Youngstown Master's Commission, it's going to be one of the most dynamic 2 or 3 years of your life. And so I want to encourage you that as you prayerfully consider this great decision in your life, that you step out in faith. Don't let finances be a hurdle or an obstacle for you to do this. But if God really wants you to be a part of this, and I believe that He does, then you will take that step of faith. You will ask your parents, those close to you, to pray, and God is going to bless you on your journey. And so I want to thank you for looking into this program and prayerfully considering being a part of it. And I can assure you that it's going to be a journey of a lifetime. God bless, and I hope that God's will be done in your life.
What is the dream in your heart? What kind of man or woman of God can you see yourself being at the end of a couple years of MC? We invite you to dream bigger, to think clearer, to be all that you can be in Christ and what He has called you to do. YMC can help you get there as together we experience God, develop you, and impact the world.